FUTTRADING.co.uk is back and it is better than ever. Firstly, thank you if you are a new or returning subscriber to the site. It means the world to us and we will not let you guys down. If you want to know what it is our trading website where we help you guys make millions of coins a month. We've already got people that have made over $1 million in the first few days of using the site. What do you get for your money? For £10 a month, you get buying prices and selling prices for shadows, anchors and hunters on both Xbox and PS4. You also get an investment area which has already made people a huge amount of coins, and Thursday flips every week to make sure you guys are getting the best value for money and make as many coins as you possibly can. You can't do that with FIFA points, I promise you now. You will make far more of this than you ever make with FIFA points. £15 a month also gets you access to live filters. These are the best filters on the game at any one time. They're updated daily, I think a couple of times a day at the moment, to make sure that the prices are accurate and you guys are able to buy and sell without any stress. We get the prices for you. To give you an example, this right here is all the hunter prices we currently have for the game. Nearly 1,000 cards on that. And simplistically, you will search for a player. It will tell you the price to buy them for with a hunter, the price to sell them for with the hunter, usually selling them overnight, making huge profit from all those cards throughout the day. That price there, don't rely upon it as gospel. It gets changed all the time because the price goes up and down. We update 3 to 4 times a day. Make sure you click the link down below to check it out. Make sure you join the Discord, completely free to join. It will help you with using the site and just getting trading tips in general. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing down below, clicking the like button, all that good stuff. It's massively appreciated. Please do comment down below anything you want to see on the channel in the coming days and weeks. I'm here to help you guys make coins, and whatever I can do to do that, I will do. Ideally, we make you guys a few million each month. But this video is a sniping filters video. Now, I don't like coming up with specific sniping filters and saying to you guys, go and snipe this, go and snipe that, because if I put it out, this video gets a couple of thousand views, it means you're all going to be doing the exact same thing. So what I want to do in this video is teach you guys how to do what I call, a lot of people call coin farming. And essentially that is finding filters on the game that are either not being rinsed too much, or if they are being rinsed, then you're able to pick up multiple players at a time in order to basically buy en masse and then list en masse and make good profit from them that way. The one mistake I think people make with sniping on this game is they take a player, for example, Ben Chilwell, I keep using him as an example, and they try and snipe Ben Chilwell continually. When you don't actually need to do that, what you really want to do is open up your parameters so you're getting more than one player popping at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players popping at a time. Gives you more chance of getting those cards, and there's a really easy way to do it. So I want to show you that right now. We're going to get into it. Sniping, FIFA 21, let's go. Alright guys, so we are on the game. I've already been at it a little bit. You can see the store there has got a few art cards on it. I'll show you those in a second. But the most important thing to remember about any sort of sniping on this game is there are probably more effective ways you can make coins. Early on, coin farming is brilliant. It's a really easy way to boost your coins up. If you're new to trading, if you don't really know how to trade or how to make coins in the game, it's a really simplistic way to try and get some more coins into your club. The one thing that I would say about that is once you make those coins, I would really advise looking at other trading methods, because coin farming will get your coins up only so far. If you can then turn some of those coins into investments or into any other way of making coins while still building up with coin farming, suddenly you've got two facets to what you're doing. You've got the instant profit from the coin farming, and you've also got the profit coming from investments, coming from shadow and hunter flipping. If you want to know how to do shadow and hunter flipping, a video went live on that yesterday, I believe. So make sure you check that out. Thank you for supporting that, by the way. It's been utterly nuts. But the most important thing with sniping, straight up, is get as many cards as part of your filter as possible and play about with your filters. Now, the first one I'm going to show you is the one that I've just been looking at, which is Gold Rare Right Back Premier League. What you want to do, anytime you find a filter, you want to play about with this a little bit, see what you've got here is available to you. Gold Common, Gold Rare. I'm going specifically Gold Rare because I know the cards that are in that. You've got Yedlin, you've got Reece James, you've got Aurier that pop on those filters. Then position. Don't just go Gold Rare Premier League because it's not going to give you guys the sort of focus that you need to know exactly what they're selling for. If you go Gold Rare Premier League and you've got strikers, right mids, left mids popping, you're not going to have any idea of what they're selling for. So you get that filter up there. You can do any league you want. Bundesliga, La Liga Santander, anyone. What you then want to do is find out the minimum that they're selling for. So right now, I know it's about 1,400 coins is what they're selling for, give or take. So at the moment, 1,500 coins is what... That was a really good buy, and someone's picked up already with shadow on it. You know they're selling for about 1,500 coins, possibly a bit more than that realistically. 1,600 is more likely. Make sure there's not more than one past the hour, and all you want to do is compare price back out. So you want to compare price back out, and I don't know what Felix is going for, but I'm pretty sure it's like 2,000 coins. I should have bought him. He's going to be gone now. This one will be gone, without a doubt. No, he's still there. Dubs. Compare price back out. And you want to pick up anything that pops under that 1,500 coins, realistically. Because no matter what, you're going to make profit. Ideally, you don't go and buy one that's like, I guess, for 1,400, your profit's very minimal. I bid on that one, which means someone's going to buy it. Nope, cool, we got that one. And you're going to keep doing it. And you're going to keep doing it, and you're going to keep doing it, basically. Waiting for ones to pop. I'd go 1,300 minimum on this one. See if we can get some more. That one's gone. Keep going. Let's just see if we get a few more. I know Oreo sells for a bit more. And then all you're going to do now, once you get towards the end there, so it's not complicating you, I'll show you all this stuff in a minute. These are all the cards I've just picked up a minute ago. Is come back onto your filter again. And then to refresh that list, just do that, bring it down, okay? So we're back down to this now. Reece James, we'll pick up both of those. In fact, we'll probably pick up, we won't pick up the 1,400. And then you do the same thing again. And now obviously there's a Fredericks there, which pops up the last second. We didn't get that one. Compare price back out. Why? This game is so laggy at the moment, it's doing my nothing. Let's keep going, let's keep going. We like Reece James for 1,200 coins. Probably jumped the gun on that one a bit low, not the best one to pick up. So yeah, you do have to battle with the servers a little bit because everything's so slow moving. Once the game, for some reason, everything on the menus is very, very laggy at the moment, so be mindful of that and don't buy more, pay more for what you want than what you want to pay for it. My advice, we didn't get that Fredericks. It keeps jumping up, which is really jarring me. My advice, whatever you do, is use the D-pad. Don't use the joysticks. I would definitely use the D-pad for it. It's a bit more accurate. Keep compare price backing out. Reece James there. Just keep going. See if everyone comes up. I know Fredericks pops a bit more. Cool. So you've got those cards. So what you've done is you picked up those right backs up. You know roughly they're sold for 1,500 coins. You then go and list them all up. So this one here will list up for 1,500 coins he will sell. And you keep doing that. The flip side to all of this is some of these cards go up in price as people get on the game. So I did this yesterday for a little bit and I was picking up Reece James for 1,200, 1,300 coins. At one point yesterday he spiked to 1,800, 1,900. I held on to him and he spiked to 1,800, 1,900. And so you can make quite a decent profit out of it. But the most important thing to know with this 100% is just make sure whatever you do, you don't list them all at the same price and you just keep an eye on the market because you don't want to be thinking, right, yesterday I was snapping for this price and today this is where they're at and it's fine. Oreo tends to do a bit better than Reece James. I'm going to list him up for like, he should sell for about that. That's what I've been sending for most of today. And yeah, so that's basically where you're at basically. And then you repeat the process again. So you go, okay, cool. What other filters can I now think about? What other filters can I now find? I keep going to Stadium. I'm never going to get used to these menus at all. I'm never ever going to get used to them. So then I look, okay, cool, Premier League. Let's go Premier League strikers now. And let's see what they're selling for. I think they were like 850 a minute ago, if I'm not mistaken. Cool, yeah, so they're 850. Again, compare price, back out. And all you're doing here, you're making maybe 100, 200, 300 coins per card. If you get 10 cards in the space for a few minutes, then suddenly that starts to add up to a few thousand coins at a time. And it's really simplistic, it's really basic, but it's a good way if you're relatively new to trading to build your coins up to then go and use those to invest elsewhere. The channel's going to have so many videos on it in terms of ways you guys can make coins. But right now, early game, everything tends to have a value, and if you can get in there with that value quite early, so that Wesley would have been a decent pickup. I probably missed him now because I was talking. No, we got him, that's fine. If you can get in there early, then you do well. Basically, the more coins you can make right now, the better you'll do in the game in long term. We'll do what? Try and see if we one more pops here. Another Abraham, but same price. Don't really want that Wesley. There's no real profit in that. Again, I've noticed my R's are very, very bad at the moment, just for reference. But cool. That's that. So that's positionals, and that's fantastic. That's what you've got there. We've got loads of these cards here. Danny Ings, for example, picked him up for 750 a minute ago. I don't know what he's at the moment. I don't know what he's selling for. But I think it's like 1,500 coins, give or take. So we'll list them up for that. List up for 1,400, that'd be alright. I'll list these guys up in a minute. I did it with non-res as well. Slimani, Jolinton. We picked up all these cards earlier on. It's easy. I'll list them in a bit. But then that's positional, and that's very simplistic. What you can then start doing is looking at like nations. So one of the ones I can give you as an example, I wouldn't all go and use this one, but for example, Switzerland in the Bundesliga. Now, in the Bundesliga, they have got Akanji, they've got Mbabu, they've got Zakaria, they've got Elvedi, they've got Sommer, they've got quite a few Swiss players. Now, are you going to be picking up loads of those Swiss players that are really like expensive and good? No, not at all. But I have seen people doing these filters and in my Discord, and they picked up ridiculous bargains on like a Kanjis or Mbabus and whatnot because people have listed them way too cheap. When cars aren't rated that highly, a lot of people don't realise they've got a very good value. So these are sort of ones you can compare price back out on, and multiple cars will come up in that time. So this Albedo here, for example, isn't a bad deal because the cheapest one seems to be 1600, 1500. So we'll hold on to him for now. But that's basically how you do it with nations. And you want to get an idea of the best nations you can do it. And a really simplistic way to do this is just go to FUTTRADING. Like, I would go to FUTTRADING right now, and I'll have a look at FUTTRADING, and I'll just go to any league I want. So I'll go to, let's go FIFA 21 players. I will show you this now. Let me get up to desktop. So if I go to my league, and I might go to La Liga Santander, for example. And all I'll do is I'll go to a position, and I'll look at positions, and I'll go, let's go right back, for example. And I'll look at the right backs they've got there. So they've got Carvajal, they've got Navas, they've got Trippier, Semedo obviously not because he's gone. Sergio Roberto, Arias. And I look at these guys and go, okay, cool. They're all in a similar sort of price range. They're not far off each other. Obviously, Ander Kappa, you want to try and be the one you want to get there. But these sort of two cards here are in a similar price range. Kappa's not too far. Trippier's not too far. So you can have 3 cards there. 3 right backs that might pop. So I come back onto the game. And I go, okay, cool. Let me see what pops on that. So I know right backs aren't too bad. So we're going to go gold rare. Position right back. La Liga Santander. And let's see what we've got here. I think we've got a Was here as well. We've got Suarez. We've got DeMarcos. We've got all these guys here. So now I'm like, okay, cool. How do I limit them out? I might go, okay, cool. Let me just bring this up here a little bit. Let's try and see what we can do with this. And I'll try, there we go. So we've got some things like Vasalco coming up now. And I'll try my hardest to try and cut out a few of those cards. There are loads of ways you can play about the filters. You've got Sergio Roberto there. You've got Arias now. So I'm flicking through and I can see Sergio Roberto, Arias in and around 2,500, 2,400. Cool, we're good. Get to the end. Now there's going to be a few over the hour here, I feel like, which is going to be a bit annoying. Let's have a little look. So we've got loads over the hour here, which is a bit jarring. So realistically, I'd want to try and cut those down. I'm not going to show you how to cut those down, because if I show you too much how to cut those down, people start doing it, and it becomes harder to snipe. And here, as an alternative, I look at this and I go, okay, cool. You've got Danilo, who's going for about 1.8k. You've got Bruno da Silva Perez, who is going for 4.2k. I could bunch these two into the sort of a Brazilian right-back filter. Because, yeah, if Danilo pops and I make some coins out of him, fantastic. If you get a Bruno that pops, Benzema's going for 4.2k, people, again, because he's 77 rated, they don't know he's that cheap. So you can sit there on the Brazilian filter, Brazilian right-back, without it being just anything else, just gold, not gold rare. Brazilian right-back, pick up Danilos as they come out, but you might pick up a Bruno Perez. And it's those sort of things you've got to think about. How do I bunch them up myself to think, okay, cool, to make as many coins as possible. So again, I might go right back here now, and I might change it up and go, okay, cool, let me just look through right backs and see what we've got. Let's see if there's any other leagues we've got. So we've got Florenzi at PSG. So maybe we look at let's go leagues. Let's go Ligan. And then just see what right backs they've got in that. So we've got Florenzi there, we've got Yusuf Atal, you've got Kenny Lala, and you've got Hamari, he won't be in there. So Hamari Traore is the only one in there. Any more rares? So realistically here you've got Florenzi, Florenzi, Traore and Atal. They're the only ones that are realistically going to pop in that league at right back. Lala, the position change might. So get a right back, let league on and see what pops. 2.3k on Florenzi, 850. Avoid the Traores when they come up. I mean, if they're cheap enough, get them. But if an Atal pops or if a Florenzi pops, you'll do well with that. You'll specifically do well. And it's just about learning how best to look at the game and go, okay, cool. What's the most amount of coins I can make in the shortest amount of time on a filter like this? So the Netherlands Premier League one, I look at that, but Ake's way too high to make that viable, realistically. But again, I might go, I don't know, league. Let's go League One. Let's go right back, actually. Let's have a little look and see what that does, gold rare. So we've got that Traore card. We know that for a fact. So this guy here is going to sit there and pop all the time. Find out what the minimum he's going for is. So he's at like 850-ish. Not a bad filter. If any of those do pop, a tower, you'll do well. Again, you'll sit here, snipe him up. I mean, 800 is not really good. You want lower than that. But sit here, snipe him up basically, and try and pick up cards. Someone is actually sitting on this filter right now. Someone's just bought one for 800 coins. But if a Florenzi pops, if an Atal pops, then you're good. You've made decent coins and whatnot. And then there's the flip side of this all. Everything I'm showing you here, go and bid. People slack out on bids. There's nowhere near enough bidding on this game at the moment. Some of the guys that I sort of had in my Discord are like, oh yeah, I've been trying to snipe and whatnot. Go and bid on them. If you know that you've had a look now and you say, okay, cool, a towel's going for 3.5k, I might just go have a little look at a towel and go, okay, cool, a towel. Use of a towel, let me just get rid of that. Let me clear all this off and just go, okay, cool, max price, that, to see how many there are. So one ended in 5 minutes, might take a bid on that one. Another ended in 5 minutes, take a bid on that one. I'll just sit there and put bids on them. And I know he's going for about 3.5k. So it's increasing my knowledge on the game. And it's also meaning I can try and make some coins, which is easy. So once you've done that, you've got a few of them sat there. You're like, okay, cool. Just chilling. You then go transfer targets. Again, I've gone down to my squad. I keep doing this. It's so frustrating. We go transfer targets. We have a little look. And you see you've got a towel sitting there. Loads of these are towels. Now you know you can roughly go to about 3k and still make profit on these cards. It's no different than coin farming and sniping. It's just a bit more measured. You get maybe 15 of them up and go, okay, cool, I can spend 3k on each of them and just go through them. And if you've got ones that are finishing close to each other, then all the better. Because that means someone will bid on this one but miss out on the one behind it. The amount of times I bid on cards and I go, okay, cool, I let that one go for 3.2, but the one behind it, I've just gone and bought for 1.9. So basically, that's really how to snipe at the moment, in my opinion. That's the best way to snipe. Coin farm is important, but whatever you do, do not just go, okay, cool, these are the filters you showed me. Go and look for filters yourself. Get an idea of them. But to the most simplistic way of doing it, gold rare, silver rare, bronze rare, whichever one you want to go with, striker, specific league, and just do it. And spam it out and just keep doing it that way. Look at SBC solutions and see which cards are really popping on SBC solutions. That can give you a sort of pointer as to where to go. If you're seeing the same sort of cards pop up, then okay, cool. That brings the value up. Sniping them up becomes better. Do I think sniping is the best way to make coins in this game? No, I do not. Not even remotely. But if it's something you're new to, and it's something you haven't really had an idea about doing yet, I would advise doing it, trying it, seeing how it goes, and then going on from there. But that is going to be the end of this video. If you are new around here, please do consider subscribing down below. Turn your notifications on, all that good stuff. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.